Did Google just declare war on mosquitoes, or are they about to unleash something far more complicated? When you hear Google and bugs in the same sentence, your mind probably jumps to software glitches, right? Not actual, buzzing, biting insects. But here's where things get incredibly interesting, and frankly, a little bit wild. Alphabet's life sciences arm, Verily, is proposing a plan to release up to 32 million genetically engineered mosquitoes into communities in California and Florida, all in the name of public health. It sounds like a plot from a sci-fi movie, but it's very real, and it's sparking a huge debate. Before we dive into this fascinating and potentially alarming development, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics and its intersection with big tech and science, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It genuinely helps this channel grow and allows us to bring you more in-depth coverage like this. So, let's break down what's actually going on. Verily, the life sciences division of Google's parent company Alphabet, has developed a method to modify male Aedes aegypti mosquitoes. These are the same mosquitoes responsible for spreading serious diseases like Zika, dengue fever, and chikungunya. The modification involves introducing a gene that makes the offspring of these modified males unable to survive. The idea is simple: release a massive number of these sterile male mosquitoes into the wild. When they mate with wild female mosquitoes, their offspring won't be able to mature and reproduce, theoretically leading to a drastic reduction in the local mosquito population. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario. Verily has already conducted trials in California and is seeking approval for a much larger rollout. The company has partnered with local mosquito control districts in both states, and they're framing this as a breakthrough in combating vector-borne diseases, which are a significant public health concern, especially in warmer climates. They claim these good mosquitoes, as they're being somewhat controversially dubbed, are a more sustainable and environmentally friendly alternative to traditional pesticide spraying, which can have broader, unintended consequences on other insects and wildlife. The numbers are staggering. We're talking about potentially releasing tens of millions of these modified insects. Verily has submitted proposals to local authorities, and the approvals are in various stages. In California, they've already started some releases, and they're looking to expand. In Florida, similar proposals are on the table, and the debate there is particularly heated, given the state's existing challenges with mosquito-borne illnesses and its unique ecosystem. But here's where the analysis gets crucial. While the intention is undeniably good, reducing disease transmission, the ramifications of releasing such a large number of genetically modified organisms into the wild are complex and, for many, concerning. First, there's the question of efficacy. Will this large-scale release truly decimate the Aedes aegypti population without unintended side effects? Scientists are divided. Some believe it's a promising technology, while others worry about the potential for gene flow into other mosquito species or the evolution of resistance over time. Then there are the environmental concerns. The Aedes aegypti mosquito is just one part of a much larger ecosystem. What happens when you significantly reduce its population? Will other insect populations, or even other mosquito species, fill that void? Could this have a domino effect on the food chain, impacting birds, bats, or other animals that rely on mosquitoes as a food source? Verily insists their studies show minimal ecological impact, but independent scientific review is ongoing, and many environmental groups are voicing strong opposition. Furthermore, there's the broader societal implications. This is a massive experiment in biological engineering on a public scale. Who gets to decide when and where these genetically modified organisms are released? What are the long-term monitoring mechanisms? And what if something goes wrong? The regulatory frameworks for such advanced genetic technologies are still evolving, and this project pushes the boundaries of what's currently established. It raises fundamental questions about our comfort level with widespread genetic modification and the power that large tech corporations wield in areas that profoundly affect public health and the environment. Who is most affected? Primarily, the residents of California and Florida who will be living in proximity to these release zones. Public health officials are a key stakeholder, as they are tasked with protecting citizens from mosquito-borne diseases. Environmentalists and conservationists are deeply concerned about the potential ecological disruptions. And of course, the technology companies themselves, like Alphabet and its subsidiary Verily, are betting on this as a significant advancement in their life sciences division. The possible outcomes are varied. On the one hand, if successful, this could be a revolutionary tool in disease prevention, saving countless lives and reducing healthcare burdens. It could pave the way for similar biological control methods for other pests and diseases. On the other hand, unforeseen ecological consequences could arise, leading to new environmental challenges. There's also the risk of public backlash and a deep erosion of trust in scientific institutions if the project is perceived as poorly managed or having negative outcomes. The debate isn't just about mosquitoes, it's about the future of genetic technology and our relationship with the natural world. So, what do you think about this? Are these good mosquitoes a groundbreaking solution to a serious public health crisis, or is this a dangerous genetic experiment with unpredictable consequences? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This is a complex story with significant implications, and your perspective matters. Well, continue to follow this story closely as it unfolds.